Assalamu alaikum, Texas! I'm Ahmad al-Safadi, a proud Ghazan, and today I want to share my story. It's a story about my family and how I've lost 171% more family members in the past 4 months than an average person has in their entire lifetime. In the past few months, life has thrown some really difficult challenges our way. My family has faced things we've never expected. Imagine finding out your family was murdered on the news. That's what happened to me just 3 weeks ago. The reporter showed a pile of rubble, and underneath it were my loved ones. Imagine the sheer horror, realizing your family's fate through a television screen. A few weeks ago, I received some horrifying news about my uncles Harbi and Muhammad and my cousin Ahmad, who were on their way to treat wounded civilians. Their car was hit by an Israeli missile, blowing all 3 of them into pieces. I literally mean pieces. Harbi's wife, Ra'ida, had to pick up their bodies limb by limb before the starving animals got to it. Muhammad's wife, Amal, who survived the attack with a grievous wound, was turned away from the hospital due to insufficient capacity. Muhammad and Ahmad just had a baby after 16 years of trying, and now their daughter will never get to hear him call him Baba. Here's a moment I want all of us to reflect on. Raise your hand if you slept last night without wondering if you would wake up to your house collapsing on top of you. Raise your hand if you slept last night without wondering if you would wake up to your house collapsing on top of you. 2 weeks ago, that exact scenario happened to my aunt's family. They were sleeping when their home was bombed with no prior warning, realizing that if they didn't evacuate in seconds, they would have been killed. My aunt Rola was left with a head injury that could have escalated to something much worse had she not woken up from her sleep in time. Just last Wednesday, my cousin Rana celebrated her birthday in a way she never imagined, by praying that it wouldn't become her death day. This is the reality my family is dealing with. The possibility that every moment of joy could quickly end with another loss of a family member. Instead of celebrating the New Year's with fireworks, my family in Gaza faced continuous bombings that took the life of my uncle on New Year's Day. My cousin Ahmad, who's just a teenager like myself, had his world turned upside down. The Israeli missile not only robbed him and his siblings of their father, but thrust Ahmad into a role where he must now fulfill the roles of a provider, protector, and emotional support for his mother and siblings. He started 2024 not with the promise of a happy new year, but with a disturbing set of responsibilities and challenges for a teenager. On a call with my aunt, she told me that her son, Majd, who is only 4 years old, asked her the last question any mother wants to hear from her children. He asked if it's time for him to die. He hasn't even had a chance to live his life yet, and he's already terrified of death. I'm not asking for sympathy. I'm asking for understanding and support. When I talk about the 41 members of my family who were killed, I'm not just throwing numbers at you. I want you to see them as real people with dreams, goals, and memories, just like each one of you. Before I finish, I have a heartfelt request. I know we can't change the past, but together we can shape the future. I ask each of you to take a moment to reflect on the lives lost, not just as a story, but as a shared responsibility. I'm not asking for raised hands. I'm asking for raised voices, for solidarity that goes beyond this moment. My family is counting on us. Show my family that they will not have to suffer anymore. Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! May Allah bless y'all. Thank you.